I'm talking today about a simple tool to help combat depression, and that's something called a thought record. Some thought records can be very complicated and long, and I want to talk about the most simple version that you can use to fight off the common characteristic of depression, which is that it lies to us. Depression can be defined as cognitive distortions, the kind of black and white thinking or catastrophic thinking that says there's something terribly wrong with me, there's something terribly wrong with the world, and I will always feel exactly the way I'm feeling right now. When we're feeling better, we can see how thoughts like that are distorted, but during a depression they feel very real and very powerful. The way we use a thought record is first we identify that thought that's causing the problem. A really common one that I hear my clients say is, I always do everything wrong. I always fail. So we can start with that thought, and then we have just two columns. One is evidence for that thought. There we list every single thing that my client can think of that seems to back this thought up, every failure that they feel that they've had. Then we move on to the second column, which is evidence against this thought. Here's where having a professional help you can be a little easier. I can help my clients remember all the facts and all the times that don't support the idea that they have always failed. We think about relationships that have gone well, how their best friend might describe them, different accomplishments that they've had in the past. And we can take a full hour session or sometimes even 2 sessions to build this list. Every single thing that seems to combat the idea that they always fail. At the end of that process, we go back to the original thought and we see if it's shifted at all. I like to use a scale of 100. 100 being the highest they ever felt it. And for some people it works like a charm and they go from feeling it 100% to say 25%. For other people it's a smaller shift from maybe 90% to 85%. And that's still progress, right? And we use that to say, okay, this is a tool that we can hone, we can continue to bring the pain level down in these little 5% increments. And it just becomes one more way of being able to say to yourself, I don't have to sit in this pain. There's something I can do to systematically, almost scientifically look into it and try to feel better. I hope that's helpful.